questions?
I'll start.
Kate has told me that she's talked to you every day during this season. Can you just talk about your relationship with her and the support you have for each other?
Yeah, Kate's obviously one of my best friends and somebody that was with me all 4 years at Iowa, and I was the person that kind of begged her to come back for her 6th year, so I'm sure she doesn't regret that at this point. But yeah, we've talked every single day. I called her, if not texted her every single day. I'm just really happy for her, and like everything Coach Hammond says about her is just so true, and every single person that played at Iowa and was around our program knows that to be true. She's the ultimate teammate. She's the ultimate person, ultimate leader. She's going to do whatever she can for her team. Just super unselfish person, and just honestly, she's just a winner. She just has that personality about her, and lucky enough she was my teammate, but also one of my best friends. So I've been lucky.
Hey Caitlin, Willie Ramirez with AP and WGRamirez.com. During your introductory press conference, I asked you on Zoom about the different cities, and you said you're just looking forward to the league. I'm just curious though, have you been to Vegas during the AAU circuit? Have you ever played in front of a crowd here?
I've honestly never been here before. Never came here for AAU. I know it was a big spot for a lot of the boys tournaments when I was growing up, but we never came here on the women's side. So I'm excited to be here. Seems like a really fun place. Probably gonna come back and play some more roulette at some point. Put some money on Black 22, see if it hits. But I don't know. I mean, no, I never played here, but I'm excited to play here tonight. I'm assuming it's gonna be very loud, and this arena is kind of a little bit smaller, so it's probably gonna echo pretty good. And obviously you get to come here, and another good opportunity for us. Coming off a win, and get to play another really good team, and learn more about ourselves. So.
Caitlin, congratulations on your first win. Thanks. The smile on your face. What did that feel like, getting that kind of monkey off your back?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like we probably should have gotten at least, could have gotten at least 2 more wins so far in the season. So it felt like we kept coming down to the wire, especially in the last 2 versus Connecticut and the Storm, and we had every opportunity to find ways to win those games, and we just couldn't figure it out. So, it kind of felt like we turned another page when we were in LA and found a way to win. I thought our defense in the second half was really good. I think we held LA to 28 points in the second half after Hamby had a really great first half. We found a way to, stop her, but I thought we just played with a different intensity and energy about ourselves. I think we're still trying to find a way to not play in spurts. I think that's been one of our problems throughout the years. We have spurts where we're really good, and then we have spurts where we give up 12 straight points, and that puts you in a deficit versus really good teams, and that's something that can't happen today. And but obviously that first one, winning kind of helps everything. Everybody knows that, especially if you've been in the coaching world before, the playing world before. Winning helps. So it's nice to get our first and play here, and then we get to go back home for 3 games. So tough schedule to start, but no excuses.
And then Aaliyah Boston is only in her 2nd year, but Christy talked about her leadership. You've talked about her leadership. What is it that she's doing to help keep this team together moving forward?
Yeah, Aaliyah is just somebody that is always, has her voice in the locker room. It doesn't matter how she plays, whether it's good or bad. She's going to be uplifting her teammates. She's going to be positive. I think her leadership's been great since the course of training camp coming into these games, and she hasn't lost that, even though it's been a tough start for us losing our first 5. It's nobody's hung their head, nobody's pouted, nobody's sulked. We just found a way to get better, and I think every single night this team kind of has an energy about ourselves, of a confidence about ourselves, and that's hard to teach, and especially hard when you're start the season 0-5. So I'm proud of her for that. She's been somebody that's always just been super encouraging to me over the course of this first 26 days, and now in my 7th game. Crazy to think about, or 6th game, whatever we're on, I don't even know. But yeah, she's been absolutely incredible, and I thought she played really well yesterday, so I was happy to see that too.
Caitlin, Lisa and Jan are here today, including the entire kind of women's basketball organization. How special is that 3 players from Iowa could be on the court today?
Yeah, it's super special. It's cool for our program. It's cool for Lisa. It's cool for Coach Jay. It's cool for all of them just to kind of see us coming in as freshmen, and then a lot of them had recruited, especially me, since I was in 8th grade. So this feels like they've known me since I've been 13 years old, and now I'm 22, getting to live out my dream. And they've been a huge part of that and helping me get here, and helping Megan and Kate get here too. So it's a great moment for them. I'm sure they're not complaining about a trip to Vegas by any means. I think they've been here for a few days. So I'm just interested to see which ones are wearing fever gear and which ones are wearing Las Vegas Aces gear. So whoever shows up in the Aces gear, I don't know if I'll ever talk to them again. I'm kidding. But I'm sure it's going to be a 50-50 split. They probably planned it out. So Coach Jay and Coach Bluter, I'm guessing, will probably be neutral clothes, but the other ones probably are going to pick a side. So that'd be interesting.
We got two more, one in the middle, then we'll finish on the left.
Kayla, you're facing the Aces tonight. What aspects of their game is going to be the biggest challenge for this team, and how do you plan to counter them?
Yeah, I mean, offensively, they're just really, really good. They have so many weapons. They do a lot of things that is just read and react basketball. That's not something you can really scout for. They just play off of each other well. They want to play in transition. So I think the biggest challenge for us is stopping them. I think that's our focus. We're gonna try to do everything we can to do that. Throw a few different things at them, but they're two-time defending champions. Like, there's only so much stopping you can do, but we're gonna do our best.
Last one on the left.
Hi, Caitlin. In your short time as a pro, what adjustments have you found to be the most challenging in terms of growing your game and integrating your game with that of your teammates?
Yeah, I think it's a little different. Like at Iowa, like every single game, like I'm taking 25 shots or more. Like that's just the fact of what we had to have. And here it's like trying to find the balance of what my team needs from game to game. Like, do they need me to be a little bit more of a scorer, a little more aggressive, or do they need me to facilitate and take some attention and feed them the ball? So I think finding that balance, I think I've done a really good job of that over the course of the few games. I think I've taken care of the ball a lot better over the course of the last few games. Been able to find my teammates. I thought we're running in transition a lot better. I thought we ran in transition last night better. But I mean, I think everything's just kind of an adjustment. I think at times I started off in my first couple of games just a little passive. I didn't really assert myself into the game and be aggressive. And I think more recently, like I've kind of taken over and I've had the ball in my hands a lot more at the one. I think that's helped too. So I would say all that.
All right, thank you,
Thanks,
everybody.
guys.